Hi friends, welcome back to my channel. I have a really exciting moment here today. I wanted to share with you. I bought a deck which is out of print, and I found it through a Facebook group. A friend on the group wanted to offer this deck. It's never been opened, and she offered it for a very reasonable price. So since it's out of print and I've had my eye on it and was regretting not buying it, I thought I'd better go ahead and jump and get it. So this is the Art of Life Tarot deck by Charlene Livingstone. And we've got some fine artwork reproduced in these cards. We've got inspirational quotes associated with each card. And I can't wait to look it over. I put classical music on so that I would be able to kind of set the mood more appropriately for this deck. Classical art, classical music. It all goes together so well. So look at this. It's like a beautiful framed painting. Let's see. Now, before we go any farther, let's take a look. This is from US Games. I don't know if they have a reprint planned in the future or not. Art of Life, a 78 card deck of oversized tarot cards. Each card features a treasured work of art paired with an insightful quotation. You may use it for traditional tarot readings or individually for daily inspiration. And as far as the daily inspiration goes, this opens up, and actually the way the box opens, it kind of can hold a card of the day. Let's see if I can show you. You can kind of prop the lid like this to show the card of the day and set it on your altar if you'd like. So isn't that a cool idea? Really original. So the front illustration is A Still Life with Apples by Paul Cezanne. Here are the cards. Wow, this is great. Ooh, look at the card backs. Beautiful. Okay, so let us take a look here. Get rid of these cellophane. So we have a little white book, Art of Life Tarot deck by Charlene Livingstone from US Games. Looks like Mary Cassatt picture there in the front. I've actually seen this original. I believe it's at the Huntington Library. So we've got a little introduction here to the deck. Obviously I haven't read it yet since I just opened this up. A little chapter on tarot card meanings. And we've got some keywords for each of the cards. Major, minor. Some associations for the suits. Associations for numbers. Actually, this is nice to have a really concise guide like this. Some keywords for court cards in general, and then cards for each of the individual cards in the suits, the suit of cups, and she goes through every card in that suit, the suit of pentacles, and there are keywords, you know, just to give you the general idea. Suit of wands, and then how to use the cards. Here's a creativity layout. Sample reading. Cool. A little bit about the artist. Okay, well, I'm going to enjoy reading that. I know there's a story behind why she did this deck, and I think I've read it someplace, but I can't remember offhand, so maybe in the future we'll have to do another review of the cards after I've worked with them and see what that story involved. So let's set the Let's set the box aside. This is a really sturdy, nice box. I really like it, and I really love how it has this feature where you can insert a card. I'm not sure how you do it. Let's see. I don't know. Oh, right there. Just right like that. So the cards insert. It's a little bit of a snug fit. Oh, look at that. Well, now I won't be able to get it out. Just a little warning, don't do that at home. It's really difficult to get the card out. I must be missing something. You probably have to remove this this other card before you do that. Okay, so let's move along here. We've looked at the book, and we've had a look at the box. Here we have the Fool. And we've got the title of the particular artwork and the artist and which museum it currently resides. Here's a quote. For the Fool, we have a quote from Thoreau: "You must live in the present, launch yourself on every wave, find your eternity in each moment." The Magician. I don't want to spend a long time going through reading all these quotations. I just basically want to show you the artwork. It's a great magician. High Priestess. Beautiful. Here's the Empress. That is Saint Catherine of Alexandria. Here is the Emperor, Henry VIII. The Hierophant. Lovers. Oh, it's beautiful. Wow, what a great card. The heart has reasons that reason cannot know. The Chariot. So these cards do have a lot of white space. I'm not sure how I feel about that. Strength. Queen Elizabeth I. The Hermit. I really like that. Of course, I'm a dog person, so. This is solitude, watching the horizon at sunset in the hopes of seeing a vessel. Wheel of Fortune. Oh, a Muha. Alphonse Muha. Beautiful. Justice. Here's a Van Gogh self-portrait. This above all, to thine own self be true, and it must follow as night the day. Thou canst not then be false to any man. The Hanged Man. When I let go of what I am, I become what I might be. Here is the Death card. Wow, that's a beautiful image. Death twitches in my ear. Live, he says. I am coming. Temperance. The Devil. The Tower. What does not destroy me makes me stronger. The Star. Perfect. Oh, that's perfect. That's one of my all-time favorite paintings. Starry Night by Van Gogh. The Moon. The Sleeping Gypsy by Rousseau. Go confidently in the direction of your dreams. Live the life you have imagined. I love having keywords and little inspirational quotes like that. It really helps convey the sense of the meaning of the card. Here's the Sun. Banks of the Loire. And here we have the little inspirational quote for the sun. Precisely the least, the softest, lightest, a lizard's rustling, a breath, a flash, a moment. A little makes the way of the best happiness. Judgment. The universe is transformation. Our life is what our thoughts make it. Wow. This is a really beautifully done, well thought out deck. The world. All that Adam had, all that Caesar could, you have and can do. Build therefore your own world. King of Swords. The great virtue is the real courage to face facts and live beyond them. The Queen of Swords. Be content with what you have. Rejoice in the way things are. When you realize there is nothing lacking, the whole world belongs to you. Knight of Swords. To dare is lose one's footing momentarily. Not to dare is to lose oneself. You know, I said I wasn't going to read the inspirational quotes, and here I'm doing it, but it just takes a moment. Page of Swords. When the student is ready, the master will appear. And with that spirit, I'm going to have to go back and the Magician. I am the master of my fate. I am the captain of my soul. High Priestess. At the center of your being, you have the answer. You know who you are, and you know what you want. The Empress. Only passions, great passions, can elevate the soul to great things. For the Emperor, we have first say to yourself what you would be, and then do what you have to do. The Hierophant. Rules are not necessarily sacred, principles are. And I think after that I was kind of reading as I went along here. Now you're caught up. Now we're all up to speed. Ten of Swords. Those things that hurt instruct. Benjamin Franklin was really right. Nine of Swords. The longer we dwell on our misfortunes, the greater is their power to harm us. Eight of Swords. You can never cross the ocean unless you have the courage to lose sight of the shore. Seven of Swords. One must have chaos in oneself to be able to give birth to a dancing star. Beautiful. Another Van Gogh. Six of Swords. For everything you have missed in life, you have gained something else. Five of Swords. Sometimes I go about pitying myself, and all the time I am being carried on great winds across the sky. Four of Swords. My sun sets to rise again. Three of Swords. Difficulties exist to be surmounted. That's the agony in the garden, or Jesus in the Garden of Gethsemane. Two of Swords. As a man thinketh, so is he. As a man chooseth, so is he. Ace of Swords. I am not afraid of storms, for I am learning to sail my ship. King of Wands. There we have Napoleon crossing the Alps. Self-confidence is the first requisite to great undertakings. Queen of Wands. The greatest good you can do for another is not just to share your riches, but to reveal to him his own. That's Madame HERMIT, a Renoir. Knight of Wands. The real voyage of discovery lies not in finding new landscapes, but in having new eyes. Page of Wands. It's never too late to be what you might have become. 10 of Wands. Patience and fortitude conquer all things. 9 of Wands. In times of stress, be bold and valiant. So as you can see, the meanings hold very true to Rider-Waite. So if you're familiar with Rider-Waite, you shouldn't have much trouble transitioning with this deck. 8 of Wands. Nothing ever is, but all things are becoming. All things are the offspring of flux and motion. I think this would be a good deck to do a side-by-side with Rider-Waite. I may do that in the future. Let me know in the comments down below if you'd be interested in seeing that. 7 of Wands. Life is not a matter of holding good cards, but of playing a poor hand well. 6 of Wands. Nothing great was ever achieved without enthusiasm. 5 of Wands. The wisest men follow their own direction. 4 of Wands. Don't judge each day by the harvest you reap, but by the seeds that you plant. 3 of Wands. To be what we are and to become what we are capable of becoming is the only end of life. 2 of Wands. The first step toward getting somewhere is to decide that you are not going to stay where you are. I like that. Very good for 2 of Wands. Ace of Wands. Whatever you can do, begin it. Boldness has genius, power, and magic in it. Wonderful. William Blake, that's the Ancient of Days. Gorgeous. King of Cups. It is a good thing to be rich and to be strong, but it is a better thing to be loved. Queen of Cups. Yes, that's Breakfast in Bed by Mary Cassatt. Huntington Library and Art Gallery. I knew I'd immediately recognized it. It's such a beautiful picture. Blessed is the influence of one true, loving human soul on another. And when you see it, there's like a streak of light right through it, like as if the sunbeam is coming in through the window. You can't really see it on a reproduction like this. It's just a stunning, stunning piece of artwork when you see it in person. Knight of Cups. There's nothing half so sweet in life as love's young dream. Page of Cups. There is no instinct like that of the heart. Ten of Cups. Very joyful, isn't that lovely? Gardener's Daughter by Edward Henry Wainert. Let us be grateful to people who make us happy. They are the charming gardeners who make our souls blossom. 9 of Cups. A happy life is one in accordance with its own nature. 8 of Cups. In each loss there is a gain, and in every gain there is a loss, and with each ending comes a new beginning. Moving along, just like the 8 of Cups in Rider-Waite, we're walking away. 7 of Cups. Whoso loves believes the impossible. 6 of Cups. God gave us memory so that we might have roses in December. Oh, that's beautiful. I love the picture. I love the sentiment. And I love how it holds to the Rider-Waite feeling for that card. Nostalgia and reminiscing. 5 of Cups. Better by far you should forget and smile than you should remember and be sad. Four of Cups. When the music changes, so should the dance. Three of Cups. Those who bring sunshine into the lives of others cannot keep it from themselves. Two of Cups. I love you not only for what you are, but for what I am when I am with you. Lovely. Ace of Cups. Oh, look at there. The Swing by Fragonard. When I saw you, I fell in love, and you smiled because you knew. A quote by Shakespeare. Pretty, pretty, pretty. Now on to Pentacles. We have the King of Pentacles, King Charles II. Wealth stays with us a little moment, if at all. Only our characters are steadfast, not our gold. The Queen of Pentacles. Well, she really looks like a good Queen of Pentacles. Perfect. That gold robe. That is portrait of a woman in a golden dress. Riches are not from abundance of worldly goods, but from a contented mind. Knight of Pentacles. The secret of success is constancy of purpose. Hard work will help you achieve your goals. Page of Pentacles. The first step toward philosophy is incredulity. This is the temptation of Saint Anthony. Ten of Pentacles. Young Girls at the Piano by Renoir. Not what we have, but what we enjoy constitutes our abundance. Nine of Pentacles. None of us will ever accomplish anything excellent or commanding except when he listens to this whisper which is heard by him alone. Eight of Pentacles. Until you try, you don't know what you can do. Oh, that's Van Gogh painting sunflowers, and it's a painting by Paul Gauguin. Very cool. Seven of Pentacles. With time and patience, the mulberry leaf becomes a silk gown. Six of Pentacles. The painting is the Good Samaritan. A man's true wealth is the good he does in this world. I like that sentiment. Five of Pentacles. Resolve to be thyself, and know that he who finds himself loses his misery. Four of Pentacles. Ordinary riches can be stolen. Real riches cannot. In your soul are infinitely precious things that cannot be taken from you. Three of Pentacles. The reward of a thing well done is to have done it. Two of Pentacles. Happiness is not in the mere possession of money. It lies in the joy of achievement, in the thrill of creative effort. And then our last card here is the Ace of Pentacles. Wealth is the ability to fully experience life. So let's take a look. I didn't show you the back of the cards except for when they were wrapped. Very beautiful, very richly colored. Not reversible, if that's a concern to you. Beautiful. It's a beautiful print. I don't know exactly what this is. It looks almost like a textile print. Very nice. The cards are a little bit on the oversized side, while the actual image, of course, of the artwork is not that huge. And the cardstock is very nice. It's not too thin, not too thick. And let's give it a shuffle. Just to see how it does. Like butter, like butter. Love US Games. They do a good job on cardstock. I hope you enjoyed this brief walkthrough. I love this deck. The cards are really gorgeous. The sentiments really hold true to tarot, and while it's not a beginner's deck, it's very good for anybody who's got a working knowledge of Rider-Waite and can kind of relate their existing knowledge to the thoughts and sentiments in these cards. Alrighty, take care, have a good evening, and we'll talk to you again next time.